नमो विश्वपादाय कृष्णप्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सखगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजन सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सखगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परमः कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर्गोविन्दः सर्वकारण कारणम्। Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, Pavitram Idam Uttamam, the purest and topmost knowledge. Now we have successfully finished second chapter in Bhagavad Gita. Second chapter can be divided into three parts. In the first part, especially from the slokas 11 to 30, is Jnana Yoga. That is Sankhya Yoga or Jnana Yoga. Krishna says that in the third chapter, we are going to study immediately that Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam. So that's what is called theoretical study. That's it. Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam. Theoretical study. And then the second part from the sloka number 50, 31 or 39 or 40 to 53. So that is Buddhi Yoga. So Buddhi Yoga is same as Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, everything is same. Basically practical study. So Jnana Yoga is theoretical study and Buddhi Yoga is practical study. Buddhya yukta yaya partha karma bandham prakasyasi. So if anyone acts with intelligence, he will be freed from karma bandha, bondage to work. Karma bandham prakasyasi. Buddhya yukta yaya partha karma bandham prakasyasi. So then, after Krishna finished teaching Buddhi Yoga, then Arjuna asked a question, that is, what are the symptoms of a self-realized person or one who has achieved steady intelligence? That is an actual question. The symptoms of a person who achieved steady intelligence. Sthita prajna. Sthita prajna or achala buddhi. Achala buddhi, sthita prajna, both are same. So what are the symptoms of a person who achieved achala buddhi? So then in the slokas 55 to 72 in the second chapter, Krishna taught very clearly about the symptoms of a self-realized person. So now, if we understood all these things and follow in our life, then in the second chapter, the last two slokas, what we studied, Krishna is talking about a person who has achieved steady intelligence means he has achieved Brahma Bhuta platform. So that's what we need to achieve in our life. That should be the goal of our life. As soon as possible, we should achieve that Brahmabhuta platform. Brahmabhuta prasannatma na sochati na kankshati samaga sarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labate param. Brahmabhuta prasannatma, a person who has achieved steady intelligence, that means who has achieved the Brahman level, Brahman platform. So he will be the happiest person. Of course, when we achieve that, we will be extremely happy. Prasannatma. Then, na sochati, na kankshati. For him, there is no lamentation and no hankering. He is not going to worry about what happened in the past, and he is not going to worry about what will happen in future. That's what lamentation and hankering. Sochati means worrying about what we lost, and kankshati means desiring to gain what we don't have. So that's what sochati and kankshati. Whereas a Brahmabhuta prasannatma, a person who is situated in the Brahmabhuta platform, for him it is na sochati, na kankshati. That's what we need to understand. He is not going to lament for anything, not going to hanker after anything. So we can easily test ourselves. Are we like attached to results? Are we going after the results? Or are we worried about losing something? So then we can find out ourselves whether we are in the Brahmabhuta platform or not. So Krishna says that person who achieved that Brahmabhuta platform, he will be equal to everyone. Samaga sarveshu bhuteshu. So samaga sarveshu bhuteshu means he will be equal to all. Then madbhaktim labate param. So such a person will attain supreme devotion unto me. Madbhaktim labate param. So that should be the goal of our life. We should achieve the Brahmabhuta platform. So that's what is called sthita prajna, a person who has achieved self-realization or steady intelligence. So now to achieve that, what are the steps we need to do? First thing is that understanding this entire Bhagavad Gita. And just reading through Bhagavad Gita, understanding is not enough. We need to remember all the instructions given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. And then we need to follow Krishna's instructions. So then only it is possible for us to achieve steady intelligence. So that's what we are doing, studying Bhagavad Gita now, understanding all the slokas. But we need to implement, we need to apply the knowledge in our life. That is very important, because this application of Bhagavad Gita knowledge is called Buddhi Yoga. That means we are going to act with intelligence. With the knowledge, we gain devotion unto Krishna, and with that devotion, we will gain intelligence, and with that intelligence, we can act with Buddhi Yoga. That's how it goes. First thing is the knowledge. Starting with knowledge. Without knowledge, nothing can be done. So that we are getting it. Once we get the knowledge, then we need to use the knowledge. So, adhyesate chayimam samvadam avayoha. So anyone who who studies, basically, adhyesyate cha imam dharmyam samvadam avayoha. This dharmam is this Bhagavad Gita, dharmyam. This samvadam, equivocal instructions. Basically, Arjuna is asking questions and Krishna is answering, and Arjuna understands Krishna's answer, then he again asks questions, and that is what is called samvada. So, anyone who understands this, anyone who studies this, adhyesyate cha imam samvadam avayo jnana yajnena tene aham ishtaha shyam iti me mati. I've quoted this sloka many times in the past. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, jnana yajnena tene aham ishtaha shyam iti me mati. So he will start loving me. That's what. He will start accepting me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. That is my opinion. Iti me mati. Iti me mati means that is my opinion. That's what Krishna says. So, when we are getting this knowledge fully as it is, understand Bhagavad Gita fully, completely, then we will apply this knowledge. Because we will become a devotee of Krishna. Once we become a devotee of Krishna, so to become a devotee of Krishna, we need to get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Once we get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we will become a devotee of Krishna. When we become a devotee of Krishna, then we will start rendering devotional service unto Krishna. So Bhakti Yoga comes. Bhakti Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, everything will follow. Bhakti Yoga. So when we become a devotee of Krishna, we will start rendering devotional service unto Krishna. Basically, that is what we can call it as Bhakti Yoga. With that Bhakti Yoga, when we start rendering devotional service unto Krishna out of love and devotion, that's how we go to temple and worship him and offer our obeisances unto him. That's what Manmana, Bhavamad Bhakto, Madhyaji, Mam Namaskuru, all those things will happen with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We will surrender unto Krishna, we will start thinking about Krishna, we will do all those things. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we can simultaneously start with Bhakti Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, meditation, chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and all about things. So that means we need to now, when we start developing that love and devotion unto Krishna, then we want to know more about Krishna, all about Krishna. So that means we can study Srimad Bhagavatam, where especially the 10th canto, so the Sammam Bonam, the 10th canto, so where about 4,000 verses, Krishna's transcendental appearance and pastimes, everything is given. So when we start reading and studying about Krishna's wonderful pastimes, we will develop so much love unto Krishna. So we can start rendering Bhakti Yoga and the Dhyana Yoga and the Japa Yajna. All those things will start. So when we do all these things, but of course, for our day-to-day life, we are also acting, we are also working, we are doing a lot of things. So when we become so much fond of Krishna, devotee of Krishna, with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, then when we render devotional service unto Krishna all the time, then Krishna will give us intelligence. So, dadami buddhi yogam yenamam upayantite. I give the intelligence by which they can come to me. That's what Krishna is saying. I give the intelligence by which you will come to me. So that way Krishna gives the intelligence. So to just repeat what I have just now said, the first thing starts with the knowledge, jnana. That's what we are gaining. So with the knowledge, we will know that Krishna is the Supreme personality of Godhead without any doubt. So when we know that, and we also know that Krishna loves us so much, that also we will know. Krishna is the only person who loves us all the time without any reservation, without any condition. He loves us. He simply loves us, Krishna. That's it. Because he is our father. Aham bija prataka pita. I am the seed-giving father. So when Krishna loves us so much, when we understand with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is our eternal companion all the time with us, and he loves us so much. So then we will also start loving Krishna. So when that love on Krishna becomes very strong, so we will start rendering. So what we do when we love someone, we want to do everything for that person. That is the nature. Even in this material world, if we love someone, we want to, like for example is not the love between a boy and girl. That is not at all love. That is lust only. People say they make so many movies out of love, but that is not at all love. The love is love the mother shows towards the son. So that is the love. So like that, here Krishna is our mother, our father, our guru, everything. Pitaham asya jagato mata data pita maha. He is our grandfather, he is our everything, Krishna. So he shows so much love and affection towards us. So we will understand this only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Only with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita we will understand that Krishna is loving us so much. Then what happens? We will also start loving Krishna. And we will also start doing everything for Krishna. Once that love develops, Ishtaga, so jnana yajnene tene agam ishtaga shyam iti me mati. So once Krishna will become our Ishta Devata, Supreme Lord, of course, Krishna. So then we will do everything for Krishna without asking anything. That is called real love. So we want to do all our energy, all our knowledge, whatever we have, all our resources, everything we want to put them into Krishna's service. So that's what is called Bhakti Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, chanting. So then Krishna gives us the intelligence. Tesam satata yuktanam vajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. So those who are always engaged in my devotional service with full love, with complete love and affection, I give them intelligence. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. Yena mam upayanti te, by which they will come to me. So I give the intelligence to them, by which they will come to me. That's what Krishna says. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. Tam, to them. Te, they. So I give the intelligence to them and they will come to me by using that intelligence. So then we are, like as I said earlier in the second chapter, in the beginning I mentioned that second chapter is divided into three parts. The first part is the Jnana Yoga. So that is all about the knowledge, all about ourself, which is also known as Sankhya Yoga. The second part is the Buddhi Yoga. So there is a gap between this Jnana Yoga and Buddhi Yoga. So just immediately after getting the knowledge, we won't be able to act with intelligence. That's what we need to understand. But as far as Krishna is concerned, when he gave this knowledge to Arjuna, he didn't tell all these things. He didn't teach Arjuna about Bhakti Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, all those things Krishna didn't, Karma Yoga, all those things Krishna didn't teach him at all. In the second chapter, I'm talking about in the second chapter. Krishna just said Buddhi Yoga. After Jnana Yoga, Buddhi Yoga. Esate abhigita sankhe buddhi yoge tvimam shunu buddhya yukta yaya pata karma bandham prakasasi. He just start only Buddhi Yoga. So, now when we study, Arjuna asked questions, so many questions, and because of that, Krishna gave all this knowledge. Now we understand very well. With the knowledge, the first thing develops is the bhakti, devotion. And with the devotion, then all other things follow. So then when Krishna gives us the intelligence, then we can use that intelligence. That's what Buddhi Yoga, to act with intelligence. Then when we develop love on Krishna, when we do everything for Krishna, then we dedicate our life unto Krishna, then we will slowly give up all attachments into everything in this material world. So that's what will happen to us with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So now then we will be able to, once we are acting with intelligence, Buddhi Yoga, so that means the Buddhi Yoga means achieving steady intelligence, becoming a Sthita Prajna. That's what Buddhi Yoga means, becoming a Sthita Prajna, achieving steady intelligence. So once we achieve steady intelligence, then we will go to Goloka. We will become a Brahman. We will get into a Brahman platform and we will go to Goloka. So now what we are studying in the last sloka of what we studied in the last sloka of the second chapter. Yesa brahmi sthiti pata nainam prapya vimuhyati sthitva shamanta kalepi brahma nirvanam richati. So this is called as Brahmi Sthiti, means situated in Brahman. That's what Brahmi Sthiti. So that happens only Sthita Prajna, Sthiti. Here Sthiti, Brahmi Sthiti means Sthita Prajna, steady intelligence. So after achieving this, one who is not bewildered, Enam Prapya na Vimukhyati. That's what Nainam Prapya Vimukhyati means, Enam Prapya. That means after getting into the Brahman status, after achieving steady intelligence, one who is not bewildered, and Sthitva Sham Antakalepi, and being situated in the same platform until the time of death, that person will achieve Brahma Nirvana. Brahma Nirvana Richati. Brahma Nirvana means we'll go to Goloka. That's it. We'll go to be with Krishna's way, with Krishna. That should be the goal of our life, and we should achieve Brahma Nirvana. That is Brahman platform, Brahma Nirvana now itself. We don't have to wait until the time of death. It is not that suddenly when death comes, a person will go to Goloka, go to Krishna. Not like that. We have to achieve that status of Brahman, Brahmabhuta platform now itself. We cannot wait until death. It's not going to happen. If we are not able to achieve now, it is simply not going to happen at the time of death. Then we are going to come back again here for sure, no doubt. So, whether we achieve Brahman platform or not, we can put ourselves into all these conditions, all these symptoms Krishna taught in the last 18 slokas from 55 to 72. If we are fulfilling all of them, then we have achieved Brahman platform. Otherwise, we have not achieved. So that means we should aim that one only. That's what is very important. That's the way of the spiritual and godly life, after attaining which a man is not bewildered. If one is thus situated, even at the hour of death, one can enter into the kingdom of God. So now in the chapter 3, the first sloka, Arjuna is asking the question, because there are so many things, like today as I explained, after Jnana Yoga, then you need to get into Bhakti Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, all those things, then only Buddhi Yoga is possible. So Arjuna is confused. Krishna is asking me to use intelligence, but at the same time he is asking me to fight in this battle. How is that possible? When Arjuna thinks that he has to fight for Krishna, then this question won't come. Because Krishna himself directly asking him to fight. So no need to ask any questions. So here Arjuna is asking, Arjuna Uvacham, Jayasi chet karmanaste matha buddhir janardana tat kim karmani gore mam niyojayasi keshava. Janardana, Keshava. If you think Mata Buddhir, Mata means your Te Mata. Te Mata means if your opinion. If you think. Te Mata. Karmanas Buddhir Jayasi. Compared to karma, intelligence is better. So if you think that intelligence is better than fighting in this battle, that's what karma. Then Tat Kim karmani gore mam niyojayasi keshava. Then why you want me to engage in this ghastly warfare? That's what Arjuna is asking. Kim karmani gore mam niyojayasi keshava. If you think intelligence is better than fruity work. Arjuna said, O Janardana, O Keshava, why do you want to engage me in this ghastly warfare if you think that intelligence is better than fruitive work? Krishna is, then again Arjuna is asking in the next question, continuing that question. Vyamishreneva vakyena buddhim mohayasiva me tadekam vada nishchitya yena sheyo aham apnuyam. So now I am bewildered. My intelligence is bewildered. Buddhi mohayasiva me means my intelligence is bewildered. Vyamishreneva vakyena, because of your equivocal instructions. Because you want me to use intelligence, at the same time you want me to fight in this battle. So now I am confused. Therefore, ekam vada nischitya, you just tell me only one, whether to fight or to use intelligence. So Arjuna is thinking now, using intelligence means not fighting. Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, when about Buddhi Yoga means give up the attachment to the results. So that's what. Karmajam Buddhi Yukta hi palam tyektva manishinaga. Give up the results. Arjuna is thinking, I don't want to fight at all in this battlefield. I don't care about the results at all. So then what is the question of giving up the results? I don't even care about the results. I don't even need anything here. So then why should I fight? That's what Krishna is asking. Tell me one thing for certain by which I can be benefited. Yenasreyo aham apniya. My intelligence is bewildered by your equivocal instructions. Therefore, please tell me decisively which will be most beneficial for me. By Krishna's causeless mercy, I successfully finished the second sloka in the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So, now we will continue from tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Again,